Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1961 Pennant race is on the air. Today's date is September 7th, 1961. Big game here at Fenway Park between the Detroit Tigers and the Boston Red Sox. Let's take a look at the standings here on the 7th of September. In the American League, the Tigers still have a 5.5 game lead on the Yankees. The Orioles are 10 games back and are in third. Detroit, New York, and Baltimore are pretty much guaranteed to make the postseason. The Tigers have already clinched a playoff spot. The Yankees at 89 and 51, and pretty much, I believe they also clinched a playoff spot yesterday, but I believe they will make it with no problem. The White Sox are in fourth place, 22 games back. This game is about the Boston Red Sox. They are in fifth, looking pretty good, but they're only 2 games above 500. So the Red Sox got to be above 500 in order to make the playoffs if they are in fifth place. As a matter of fact, every team's got to have a winning record no matter what. The Cleveland Indians are 6 back of the Red Sox. Right now they are in the outside looking in. In the National League, the San Francisco Giants have a 3-game lead on the Dodgers. The Pirates right behind them. Milwaukee right now has a 1.5 game lead on the Reds for fourth. The Reds are back at 500, a 1.5 game back, and the Cardinals are right now 6.5 back of the Braves, even though they are on the outside looking in, but they still have a shot. You never know what might happen. So that is the current standings on the 7th of September. So we got a big matchup tonight here at Fenway Park. The Red Sox historically won this game 8-4. The Tigers had 11 hits and 2 errors. The Red Sox had 12 hits and no errors. Brian B., Steeler fan, Chuck Rawlings, and Midlife Crisis are first to join us here at Fenway Park. So we have a big game tonight. The Tigers still trying to stay ahead of the Yankees. The Red Sox have to have a winning record even if they finish in fifth. So every win is important for Boston, and of course every win is important for the Tigers. Big game tonight. Let's get started. Starting pitcher for the Boston Red Sox in this game was Bill Monbouquette. 14 wins, 14 losses, a 3.39 ERA. He gets the call for the Red Sox tonight. I think this is the first time we've had Monbouquette on the mound in this season, in this 61 season. So we are all set and ready to go. Let's play some big-time American League baseball. Let's go to the top of the first. Leading off for the Tigers will be third baseman Reno Bertoia. Bertoia was with the Kansas City Athletics most of the season. He is on the Tigers now. 226 average, 2 homers, 25 RBIs. We are using blue, white, and red dice. Red Sox are the home team. Hoping lots of my Red Sox fans join us in the chat tonight. And let's play some ball. Monbouquette. 3-4 against a righty. That is a blank. Bertoia, 3-1 against a righty. That is going to be a grounder to short, handled by Green, and that is the first out. Next batter for the Tigers, center fielder Bill Bruton, 257 average, 17 homers, 63 RBIs that year. Monbouquette, 5-5. That is a blank. Bruton with the pitch. Bruton with the swing, I should say, 2-6, and that's a base hit to center field. So Bruton leads off with gets a single for the Cats. So he gets his first hit. Next up will be Mr. Tiger himself, one of the greatest of all time, of course. Right fielder Al Kaline, 324 average, 19 homers, and 82 RBIs. Infield is at double play depth. Bruton kind of a bit of a thief, 22 stolen bases, but he stays at first with a 10. Monbouquette, 6-6, that's at the park. Fenway Park, 3-2, that's a single to right field for Kaline. It's a base hit. Bruton a base running rating of 4, a single to right +1, a 1 to 5. Bruton will get to third, and he will. Just barely gets in there, but he does. K-Line will hold it first, and the Tigers are in business early in the game. So now runners at the corners are staying in double play depth. Next batter for Detroit, left fielder Rocky Colavito, 290 average, 45 bombs, 140 RBIs. Runners at the corners with 1 out, and they'll stay at double play depth. That is a 1. Bruton stays put. K-Line does have a steal chance. I'm going to send him. 19 plus 4 is 23. And Pagliaroni +1. You can only go as high as 19, so there goes K-Line. The only way is out is on a 20. And would you believe it? That is a 20. Pagliaroni gets up, fires to second, and got him. Holy cow. The only way he's out is on a 20, and that is what showed up. 2 down. And Bruton stays at third. And K-Line can't believe he was caught stealing. Stadium cheers just for that. Yay! So now with 2 outs, and Colavito will bat with Bruton on at third. Baseball with the Demos joins us here at Fenway Park. We'll re-roll the strat, and that is a 17, nothing happening. Monbouquette with the pitch. 2-3, walk, 18, and that is going to be ball 4. Fenway Park subtracts 2 from strikeouts, adds 2 to walks. Colavito did draw a lot of base on balls that year, and he will go to first. So 2 down, but now runners at the corners again. Here's the first baseman, Norm Cash, the best hitter in baseball that year. 361 average, 41 homers, 132 RBIs for the Tigers. Chuck Rawlings says rigged. Runners at the corners, 2 out. Strategy roll, that is a 14, nothing happening. Monbouquette will make the pitch. 4-6, strikeout 14, and that's going to be high. Cash, 4-2, and he popped it up to first base. Runnels is going to get to that, make the catch, and believe it or not, the BOS Sox get out of the inning. So no runs on 2 hits. An unbelievable caught stealing at second base. And yes, the D20 is evil. And that does retire the side. We'll go to the bottom of the first. And Detroit wondering how come they didn't get any runs in that inning. Technical question related to baseball. My printer died and looking to the EcoTank printers. Anyone have experience with those or a good DeskJet printer? My printer is a DeskJet. I've not used an EcoTank printer before. So unfortunately, I cannot give you an opinion on that, my friend. Bottom of the first, starting pitcher for the Detroit Tigers in this game was Frank Lary. 23 wins, 9 losses, a 3.24 ERA. Lary, I believe, had the most wins for the Tigers that season. But now Detroit will have to try to not allow any runs. Leading off for the Red Sox, second baseman Chuck Schilling. 259 average, 5 homers, 62 RBIs. Lary will go ahead and make the pitch. 2-4, that is a blank. Schilling, 4-2, and it's a fly ball to center. That will be caught by Bruton. 1 out. And now we'll see center fielder Gary Geiger. 232 average, 18 homers, 64 RBIs. Well, remember, these are all printed that I get, but my fringe players, I just use a brother printer that I've been using for many years. It just seems to be holding up. Lary will pitch to Geiger. Geiger, 6-4, strikeout 4. He got him. Then he gets Lary on it there. That's strikeout number 1 for Lary. He had 146 of them in 61, 2 down. And since baseball demos, one quickie here. Here is, hold on. I know I got one in here somewhere. Here is Bill Freehand's card for Detroit. This, however, was printed by the printer, and that is how it came out. And so not too bad compared to that. This was printed. This is a French player that was printed. So if you were wondering about that, to see how a French player looks compared to the printed sets. 2 men away. Here comes the left fielder, young Captain Carl Yastrzemski, 266 average, 11 homers, 80 RBIs. This was his rookie season. Lary will make the pitch. 1-1 against the lefty. That's a blank. Yaz, 3-3, and it's a fly ball to center, and Bruton will get to that one as well. And that will retire the side. Nice job by Lary. No score after 1. In this very important matchup, more for the Red Sox than it is for the Tigers. The Tigers are still trying to hold first place in the American League, but Boston must stay ahead, must have a winning record. Going to the top of the second inning, leading off for the Tigers will be the shortstop, Dick McAuliffe, 256 average, 6 homers, 33 RBIs. McAuliffe is at short for the Tigers in this game. Monbouquette, 1-4, strikeout 13, that is high. McAuliffe, a 1-3, and it's a base hit to center field, so McAuliffe will lead off with a single. Another hit for the Tigers, and he will hold it first. Here comes third baseman Steve Burrows, 270 average, 5 homers, 62 RBIs. Infield is at double play depth. Strategy roll, that's a 17. Burrows actually gets the bunt sign, but he's going to swing. Monbouquette, 5-5, that's a blank. Burrows, 1-1, popped up second base. Schilling is going to get to that, and he'll put it away for the out, 1 down. Here comes the catcher, Mike Rourke, 223 average, 2 homers, 22 RBIs. Rourke was the catcher for this game. Anything on the strat? The 15 says no. Monbouquette, 4-2, strikeout 2, got him. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's going to be strikeout number 1 for Monbouquette. He had 161 of them in 61, which is not too bad. Pretty good, throwing some heat there once in a while for him. Here comes the pitcher, Frank Lary, 231 average, a homer and 5 RBIs. Frank Lary says, DH, I don't need no stinking DH. I can swing. Strategy roll 12. McAuliffe stays put. Monbouquette, 5-3. That's blank. Lary, 1-3. And Lary says what he can do. And he bases hit 1 to left field. That's a single. McAuliffe, a base running rating of 4. Single to left, -3. McAuliffe only gets the third on a 1. And that is a 6. That could be an out. Left fielder is Yaz. He has a -1 arm, a 1-4. There could be an out. It is a 6, and McAuliffe will hold at second base. He goes back. Nice throw by Yaz, and McAuliffe almost thought about taking third, but he will hold there. So runners at first and second on a base hit by Lary now. And the next batter will be Bertoia. Bertoia is 0 for 1. Doug Hunt joins us here at Fenway Park. Yes, happy Roberto Clemente Day. Yes, he is one of the greatest of all time, absolutely. Monbouquette, strategy roll 20. Monbouquette does have a balk rating, but he won't balk. Monbouquette, 5-2, and that's a strikeout. The 13 is high. Bertoia, 5-5, and he grounds 1 to third. That'll get handled by Malzone. And he's going to throw to second to get Lary and retire the side. No runs. Again, no runs on 2 hits for the Tigers as they fail to get anybody in. As they're getting hits, but they're not getting runs. We'll go to the bottom of the second here. Leading off for the Red Sox, third baseman Frank Malzone, 266 average, 14 homers, 87 RBIs. No score here at Fenway Park. Lary, 4-4 against the righty, that's blank. Malzone, 3-6, and it grounds it to short, handled by McAuliffe. That will be an out. Red Sox will now send up right fielder Jackie Jensen, 263 average, 13 homers, 66 RBIs. Lary with the pitch, 2-4, that's a blank. Jensen, 5-2, and it's a grounder to second base. Bertoya will handle that with no trouble, and he will throw him out, 2 down. Coming up next for the Red Sox, first baseman Pete Runnels, 317 average, 3 homers, 38 RBIs, played in a lot of games for the Red Sox, but was mostly, I think, more of a bench player than he was a starter, although he had 360 at-bats, but in 143 games, that tells me he was more of a pinch hitter. Lary with the, or a platoon player. Lary, 4-6, that's a blank. Runnels, 5-3, hits a fly ball to left field. Colavito will have no problem getting to that. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for Lary. No score after 2. Inning number 3 coming up. Leading off for the Tigers will be Bill Bruton. Bruton got a base hit his first time up. Monbouquette sets up for the pitch. 2-5, walk, 16 is high. Bruton, 1-2, and he grounds one to third. That'll be handled by Malzone. 1 down, and here comes Mr. Tiger. K-Line got a base hit his first time up. Monbouquette with the pitch. 5-5, that is a blank. K-Line, 4-1, and it's a fly ball to center. Geiger has a read on it, and he will close the book on it, and that's out number 2. K-Line still can't believe he got thrown out at second base. Here's Colavito. Colavito walked his first time up. Monbouquette, 5-6, wild pitch, ball 1. 5-4, an error on a grounder. Colavito, 4-3. That is a ground ball. It's a ground ball back to Monbouquette. His error rating is a 4. That's a 1, and he's going to pick it up, try to throw Colavito at first, but he's going to drop it, and Colavito's going to be safe. A 20% chance to make an error, and he does. An error on Monbouquette, that's going to be an E1. And Colavito will be safe at first. The Red Sox did not have any errors in the game historically. So Colavito will go to first on the error. And that allows the very dangerous Cash to come up with a runner on base. Cash is 0 for 1. Colavito had 1 stolen base, though, that year. And he will stay put. Monbouquette can't believe he made an error. But now he has to get out Cash. Monbouquette, 5-4, error on a grounder. Cash, 1-2. That's a ground ball to second. The ball is hit to Schilling. His error rating is a 3, and that is a 4. He bobbles it, drops it, picks it up, throws to first, got him, side retired. Wow, Schilling almost made an error. But that will retire the side. No runs, no hits, and 1 error. It remains no score going into the bottom of the 3rd. Lary gets back on the mound. Leading off for the Red Sox, shortstop, Pumpsy Green. Another great baseball name. 260 average, 6 homers, 27 RBIs. How can you not love a guy by the name of Pumpsy? You just can't. You got to love the guy. Bottom of the 3rd, Lary with the pitch. 1-2, range play. Green, a 2-5 against a righty. That's a fly ball to center field. Bruton, excellent out there. His range is a 5. That is a 2. He'll make the catch. 1 down. Bruton has no problem with it. He had plenty of space out there. Here comes the catcher, Jim Pagliarone, the original Pags. 242 average, 16 homers, 58 RBIs that season in 61. Lary will make the pitch. 1-3, walk, 6, ball 4. Pagliarone will trot to first. And that is the first walk given up by Lary. He had 64 of them that year. And that will bring up the pitcher, Bill Monbouquette. Batted 130 in 61, had 5 RBIs. Infield is going to call the corners in, expecting a bunt. Strategy roll does not bring it up. Monbouquette is going to swing away, actually. Lary with the pitch. 5-3. And against the righty, strikeout. Not a problem to get Monbouquette. He got him, swing and a miss. And that is strikeout number 2 for Lary, 2 down. So 2 outs now, and here comes Schilling. Schilling 0 for 1. Pag still on it first. That is a 20. Lary got a decent pickoff chance. Lary throws to first, and no. Pagliarone will get back. Now Lary will pitch to Schilling. Lary, 4-6. That's a blank. Schilling, 4-5. That's a ground ball to short, handled easily by McCullough. He's going to throw to second to get Pagliarone, and that will retire the side. So, nothing across except the walk. 3 innings in the books. Still no score. Time for station break. This is the RJL Network. Be right back. We go to the top of the 4th inning. JAA joins us here at Fenway Park. I should like to let you know, guys, I have right now at the moment, I have 499 subscribers. I just need one more to get to 500. So somebody tell all your friends just to subscribe to the channel. Just get me in there. Get me the 500. And now I'm halfway through monetizing this thing, which probably won't occur until 2036. Who knows? Meanwhile, but I'm just having fun. Let's go to the top of the 4th inning. Monbouquette back on the mound. And Dick McCullough will lead off for the Cats. He's 1 for 1 with a single. No score. Key game here for the Red Sox. Monbouquette, 1-6. That is a range play. McCullough, 2-1. Base hit left field, but it's a range play for Yaz. He was pretty decent out there. His range is a 3, but he won't get it. That'll be a single. McCullough winds up with his 2nd hit of the game. It will now bring up Boros. Boros is 0 for 1, infield at double play depth. McCullough had 2 stolen bases, and he's going to stay put. Monbouquette will make the pitch. 1-1, strikeout 2, and he got him. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nice play, nice pitch by Monbouquette, and that is strikeout number 2 for him. Boros didn't strike out much, but he did get him there. Here comes Rourke. Rourke is 0 for 1. Again, McCullough with a chance to look at the bases, but he'll stay where he is. Monbouquette, 5-3. That's a blank. Rourke, 6-4. And that's grounded right back to Monbouquette. Let's see if he can turn a 2. 3-2-3. Actually, doesn't get the double play there. So 3-2-2. Rourke a righty, so second base is pivot. Schilling, it's a 0. A 1 or a 2, they got the double play. They don't. McCullough will be thrown out at second, and Rourke will be safe at first for the fielder's choice. So fielder's choice for Rourke. He holds it first. And now here's Lary. Lary got a base hit his first time up. He doesn't need no designated hitter. Rourke had no stolen bases. That is a 2. He stays put. Monbouquette, 5-2. Strikeout. He'll get Lary this time. And that is strikeout number 3. And the inning is over. No runs and a hit for the Tigers. So far, Monbouquette doing a heck of a job keeping this Tiger lineup quiet early in the game. We go to the bottom of the 4th. As JAA rooting for his Yankees. So he's actually, I'm sure he would root for the Red Sox in this case to see if he can drop him down a bit, and he's right. Bottom of the fourth inning, leading off for the Bo Sox will be Gary Geiger. Geiger is 0 for 1. Larry, he makes the pitch. 5-5, strikeout 2, got him easily, swing and a miss. And that is strikeout number 3 for Larry. As he gets the K, Yaz is up next, 0 for 1, a very young Yaz. This was his rookie season. Larry will go ahead and make the pitch. Larry, 5-6, strikeout 10, and yep, he will get him, struck him out. And that's strikeout number 4 for Larry. He is dealing as well, and 2 down. And here comes Malzone. Malzone 0 for 1. Larry gets the sign from Rourke, and the pitch is on the way. 3-5, wild pitch, ball 1. Do it again. 2-1, range play at the park, Fenway Park. 6-5, and that's going to be a blank. We got another rare play. So rare play, base is empty. A 12. Pitcher grabs shoulder after pitch. Injury check for pitcher. Oh, boy. Larry has an injury rating, though, of 0. Has an injury rating of 0. So a 1-3, he is just fine. It is a 4, and he's out for the game. And he had not allowed a hit yet. That stinks. Frank Larry grabs his shoulder, and the Tigers just lost Larry for the rest of the game, and we will have a pitching change. Let's see. Fourth inning, need a pitcher now. That stinks. Let's see. On to pitch for the Tigers is going to be Poitak. 11 wins, 10 losses, no saves. A 3.92 ERA. Paul Poitak will now take over the Tigers. Remember, game day only in the regular season, not postseason. So when we get to the postseason, however, injuries are full-time. So now Paul Poitak will take over for the Tigers, and he'll pitch to Malzone here with 2 outs. Poitak, 4-3. Out 4, and he will just get Malzone, and he foul tips it right into Rourke's glove, and that is a strikeout, and actually they strike out the side. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Larry gets outs 1 and 2, and Poitak gets the third one, and that will end the inning. Nothing across, no score after 4. And Larry was pitching well, but he grabs his shoulder, so he'll be out for the rest of the game. 1961 rubbed some tobacco spit on and kept pitching. Yeah, they probably would have done it then. You're probably right there, Brian. We go to the top of the 5th, still no score here. Leading off for the Tigers will be Reno Bertoia. He is 0 for 2. Monbouquette pitching a gem as well. Monbouquette, 5-3. That is a blank. Bertoia, 6-6. Ground ball, second base. Schilling has it, and that's the first out. 1 down. Here is Bruton. Bruton 1 for 2. Monbouquette makes the pitch. 1-4, strikeout 9. That's going to be high. Bruton, 3-6, and against a right-handed pitcher, that's a single past third. A nice hit by Bruton, and Bruton gets his second hit of the game. He's now 2 for 3. Again, the Tigers have runners on, and here comes Mr. Tiger. K-line 1 for 2, infield a double play depth. Bruton had 22 stolen bases. That is an 11. He'll stay put. Monbouquette will pitch to K-line. Monbouquette, 2-6, strikeout 4. No, does not get him. 5 minus 2 is 3. He will not strike out the Tiger. K-line, 3-3. He hits one to right field. That is a 2, and that's going to be a single against the right-handed pitcher. That's a base hit. Single to right. Bruton, a base running rating of 4. A 1+1. A 1 to 5. He'll take third, and he does. Bruton has good speed, and he'll go to third base. And now the Tigers are in business again. Second hit of the game for K-line. And here comes Colavito. Colavito is 0 for 1 with a walk and reached on an error. Infield's going to stay at double play depth, try to turn 2 outs. Strategy roll, that's an 11, nothing happening. Monbouquette again in another jam here. But let's see what he's got. Monbouquette, 5-1, super walk. That 20 is going to walk Colavito with no problem at all. And now the bases are loaded. Bad pitching there by Monbouquette. And now bases are loaded. That is the second walk issued by Monbouquette. And here comes Cash. Cash is 0 for 2. Still 1 out. Infield's going to stay at double play depth. They're not going to play infield in. It's early still. 5th inning, no score. Strategy roll, 12, nothing happening. Monbouquette got to try to get it past Cash. Cash looking to cash himself outside. Monbouquette, 5-2, strikeout 15. That is high. Cash will get to swing. 3-5, base hit past third. That's a single. Bruton comes in to score. K-line, a base running rating of 5 with 1 out. He will, a base running rating of 4 with 1 out. He cannot score. He'll hold at third. But Cash does pick up an RBI single, and the Tigers take a 1-0 lead. Needed to be a 5 in order to score from second base. But it is now 1-0 in favor of the Tigers. So now bases are loaded still. And here comes McCullough. McCullough having a good night. He's 2 for 2. Infield staying at double play depth. Strategy roll of 5. Nothing happening. K-line at third. Colavito at second. Cash at first. Monbouquette. 2-2. Strikeout 20. No. McCullough. 4-4. It's a fly ball to center field. That's going to be caught by Geiger for the out. McCullough, a sacrifice fly of 1. Does not score K-line that way. K-line, a base running rating of 4. Center fielder Geiger minus 1 arm, so a 1-3. K-line will still score, and he does. K-line will come in himself on the sacrifice fly. Colavito stays at second, and it's now 2-0 Tigers. Stadium groans. So that's a sacrifice fly to center. And the batter now is BOS, but now there are 2 outs. Colavito will now at second base. Monbouquette now trying just to get out the inning. Strategy roll, and that is a 10, no play. Monbouquette with the pitch. 5-2, strikeout. The 15 is high. BOS, 6-1, fly ball to right. Jensen will have all day to get this one near the foul line, and he's got it. 2 runs on 3 hits and a walk. But not a bad job for the Tigers. Are on the scoreboard. They lead 2-0. Tigers trying to stay ahead of the Yankees. And the Red Sox trying to stay where they're at. They should wind up in 5th or 4th, but they got to have that winning record or they will not make the postseason. Here comes Foytak. He'll get back on the mound. And leading off for the Red Sox will be Jackie Jensen. He's 0 for 1. Philip Reynolds joins us here at Fenway Park as he played 2 History Maker Baseball, 61 Yankees and 90 Reds. How about that? History Maker Baseball Express, hearing a lot of good things about that. Foytak, 1-4 against the righties. Strikeout, the 11 is high. Jensen, 4-3, and he hits a fly ball to right, and K-line will get to that. And that's out number 1. One down, and here comes Runnels. Runnels is 0 for 1. History Maker Baseball. Excellent game, people. For those of you who don't know about it, check it out. Play, PLAAY.com. Play History Maker Baseball. The game is amazing. I don't have a copy of it, but I know it is an amazing game. I've seen it. I love watching other people play it. Foytak, 4-1, walk, 5, ball 4. Runnels will trot to first. So Foytak does give up a walk. And the next batter is Green. Green is 0 for 1. Infield is at double play depth. Runnels had 5 stolen bases. He'll stay put. Foytak will go ahead and make the pitch. Foytak, 4-3 against the switch left. That's a blank. Green, 2-6, and against the righty, it's a ground ball to first. 2-2-2. Let's see here. Shortstop, McCullough, a -1. So the only way they turn a double play is on a 1. Nope, that's a 6. The only play that Cash has is to make the play, is to take the play at first. Runnels got a pretty decent jump, so Runnels goes to second, 2 outs. But Green is out. So that's just a ground ball to third. A chance now for Pagliaroni. He's walked his first time up. Runnels on at second, 2 men down. Strategy roll, 12, no play. Foytak will make the pitch. Foytak, 4-1, walk, 5, and he walks Pags. So Pagliaroni now draws a walk, runners at first and second. And that will bring up the pitcher, Monbouquette, and he will, let's see, 32 batters. It's a 5th inning. I would still think in 1961, I would still think he would swing. They're going to let him bat. Runners at first and second here, bottom of the 5th inning. If this was 2022, I'd be pinch hitting, but this is 61. Foytak will go ahead and make the pitch. A strategy roll first. Nothing on the 11. Foytak, 2-5. Super walk, 16, and he walks the pitcher. He walks Monbouquette, and now the bases are loaded. So Foytak now has given up 3 walks in this inning. And now the batter is Schilling. And that may be it. But the thing about Foytak, he's due to bat second in the 6th. They're going to see if he can get this inning out of there. 2 outs. Bases loaded. Foytak trying to go ahead and get out of this jam. Tigers have a 2-0 lead. Foytak sets up on a strategy roll. That is a 3, no play. Foytak will now pitch to Schilling. Foytak, 1-6, walk, 6, he walked in a run. Foytak walked in a run. 4 walks in this inning. Unbelievable. He walks all the batters. So Runnels will score. The merry-go-round turns. It's now 2-1. And I got it. And Foytak coming out. Got no choice on that. You walk 4 batters and you walk in a run. Goodbye. So Foytak will come out. The next batter is Geiger for the Red Sox. And let's see here. Not many left-handers here on the mound, but I could go with I don't know if I want to go with a French player just quick. You just need to get one stinking out. Coming on to pitch for the Tigers will be Manny Montijo. No wins, no losses, no saves. A 3.94 ERA. Foytak's going to come on. He'll take over for Foytak. Montijo will now pitch. Pretty much a call-up late in the year for the Tigers. So now bases are loaded here. Now a 2-1 lead. As the Red Sox got a run without a hit. Tigers, bases are still loaded. 2 outs. Montijo trying to go ahead and get out of this inning. Strategy roll. That is a 15, no play. Montijo will make the pitch. 4-6, strikeout 13. No, that's too high. Geiger swings. 5-2, and it is a fly ball to right field. Kaline will get to it. He will make the catch, and the Red Sox get a run without a hit. 1 run on no hits, 4 walks, but it's now a 2-1 ball game. After 5. That was crazy. We go to the top of the 6th. Now a 2-1 ball game here. Monbouquette will continue to pitch. Mike Rourke leads off for the Tigers. He's 0 for 2. 2-1 now. Monbouquette makes the pitch. 6-1, strikeout 13 is high. Rourke, 2-3, and it's a ground ball to third. Malzone will handle that with no trouble. That's the first out. Pinch hitter coming on for Montijo, as they just wanted him for the 1 inning. And coming on to pinch hit for the Tigers will be Jake Wood. 258 average, 11 homers, 69 RBIs. Wood will now pinch hit against Monbouquette. 1 out here, top of the 6th. Monbouquette with the pitch. 4-6, strikeout 9, got him. He gets Wood on a K, and that is strikeout number 4 for Monbouquette, 2 down. Jake Wood, usually the main second baseman for, I just realized something. I screwed up on that, didn't I? Bertoia does not have second base rated. Okay, very well. Just realized that. The Red Sox historically won this game 8-4, JAA. So now 2 outs. The next batter is Bertoia. And I just realized he's at second base, and second base is not on his card. And it's not on his card, so I'm going to have to go ahead. I'm going to keep his range of a 2, but give him an error rating of 0. And I'm going to give him a 0 arm, because I just realized he does not have second base on there. I just realized I'll have to let Chris know. Did Reno Bertoia actually play second base, or did I make a mistake on that? Hold on 1 second here, guys. Timeout. I got to see if I actually made a mistake. Was he at second base for this game? Yeah, second base. How many times? Let me see there. Hold on a second, guys. Timeout. Timeout on the field. I can easily go to, let's see how he did in the fielding at second base. He was at second base for the Tigers 7 games in 61. He had 1,000 fielding percentage, so he doesn't get an error. And his range, okay, I'll just keep it as a 2. All right, so I'll keep it as it is. So his range is going to be a 2 at second base, but he needs to get carded that range. I will let Chris know that Reno Bertoia does not have second base on his card. I found a number of errors in 61 on his set. Anyway, Bertoia is 0 for 3, 2 outs. Monbouquette, 2-3, walk, 17, that's high. Bertoia, 1-5, that's a fly ball to center. Geiger's going to get to that, and he will make the catch and retire the side. So 1-2-3 go the Cats. They still have a 2-1 lead going in the bottom of the 6th. Leading off for the Red Sox will be Captain Carl Yastrzemski, although he was a rookie here. They got a lefty and 2 righties coming up. And coming on to pitch for the Red Sox, for the Tigers, is going to be Terry Fox. 5 wins, 2 losses, 12 saves, a 1.42 ERA. Fox will come on and pitch for Yaz. Bottom of the 6th, 2-1. Fox with the pitch. Fox, 1-4 against the lefty. That's an out. And it will be a fly ball to right field. And Kaline has no problem with it. And he gets the play. 1 out. One down, and here comes Malzone. Malzone is 0 for 2. Fox sets up with the pitch. Fox 1-3, error on a throw. Malzone 2-6, and against the righty, it's a ground ball to short. The ball is hit to McCullough. His error rating is a 17. That's a 10. He's going to make an error. The throw goes to Cash. His range is a 3. And he does not prevent the ball from getting past him. Malzone, a base running rating of 3, but he will not take second on the bad throw. But that is going to be an E6. So McCullough makes an error. That's the first error on the Tigers. They did have 2 errors in the game historically. So Malzone goes to first. And the batter now is Jensen. Jensen is 0 for 2. Infield is at double play depth. Malzone, let's see. He had 1 stolen base. Strategy rolls are still active. Nothing happening. Fox will make the pitch. Fox, 2-1. Strikeout. 19 is high. Jensen, a 2-5. And that's a base hit to left field for the Red Sox. And that is the first hit for the Red Sox in the game. It was a combined no-hitter through 5 and a third. That's a single to left field. Malzone, a base running rating of 3. Single to left, -4. Malzone has no chance to get the third, and he will hold that second. That's a base hit for Jensen. And now runners at first and second. Batter now is Runnels, and Runnels is 0 for 1. Infield still a double play depth. And here comes a strat. That's a 4. Malzone stays put. Runners at first and second. Fox trying now to get out of this little jam. Malzone, Fox 2-2 against the lefty. That's an out. And it will be a fly ball to left field. Colavito will be there. He'll make the catch for the out. Malzone stays at second, 2 down. So now 2 outs. And here comes Pumpsy. Green is 0 for 2. Anything on the strat? There's a 2. Malzone will stay where he is. Fox will now pitch to Green. Fans here at Fenway Park know the Red Sox need to win. They need to win games and stay above the Mendoza line. Fox, 5-1. That's at the park. Fenway Park, 4-2. And that's hit to center field. And that is an 8. And that's going to be a double for Pumpsy Green. This game is at least tied. Malzone comes in to score. Jensen, a base running rating of 4. Double to center, +1. A 1-5 he scores. And he does. And Green holds it second. It's a 2 RBI for the Red Sox. They take the lead 3-2. Stadium cheers. Yay! And that error definitely bites the cats in the butt as the Red Sox now have a 3-2 lead here in the bottom of the 6th on a 2 RBI double by Green. You give a team. Here's Pagliarone. He's walked twice, as Chuck Rawlings does not like the result. In a nice way, he's saying that. Strategy roll, that's a 12, no play. Fox, he'll make the pitch. 3-3 against the righty, that's a blank. Pagliarone, 4-4 against the righty, that's a fly ball to center. Bruton will get to that. He will make the catch and retire the side. 2 runs on 2 hits and 1 huge error. Red Sox have a 3-2 lead after 6. Terry Fox is now tired. We'll see if they let him bat or let him pitch in the next inning. We go to the top of the 7th here. 3-2. And leading off for the Tigers will be Bill Bruton. Monbouquette does have some batters left. Let's see. 7, 8, 9, 2. And he can pitch to 4 more batters before he tires, and he's going to stay out there. Monbouquette will pitch to Bruton here. Top of the 7th, 3-2, as the Red Sox have taken the lead. Monbouquette, 5-5, that's a blank. Bruton, 4-4, it's a grounder to second base. Schilling has got it and throws to first, 1 down. Here comes Mr. Tiger. K-Line is 2 for 3. He's got 2 singles. This is a polite way of saying rigged. Monbouquette with the pitch. Monbouquette 4-1. Range play at the park. Fenway Park. 1-5. Ground ball to short. Ball is hit to green. His range is a 2. That is a 6. It'll get past him. It'll be a base hit. K-Line gets his 3rd hit of the game, as he hits it right past the shift. Oh, yeah, that's right. They didn't have a shift in 61. Baseball players played where they were supposed to. Here's Colavito. Colavito is 0 for 1 with 2 walks, but he reached base all 3 times. Infield is a double play death. K-Line had 14 stolen bases, and that is a 2, and he does get the steal sign, and he's going to try again. He got thrown out the last time on a 20. 19 plus 4 is 23, and Pagliarone plus 1 is 24, but the only way he can get thrown out is on a 20. K-Line trying for second. The throw again, and this time he is safe. They don't even throw. That's a 3, and they don't even throw on that for checking on an error, from possibly error. K-Line steals second base, and this time Pagliarone says, nah. So now a stolen base for K-Line. That's his first, and that takes away the double play depth. They'll try another strat, but this time K-Line stays at second. Tying run in scoring position. Monbouquette, 6-5, range play. Colavito, 1-3. It's a fly ball to left. It's hit to Yaz. Yaz's range is a 3. It is a 6. He can't get it, and that's going to be a double for Colavito. The Tigers will tie it up. There was no way he can get that. That's a 6. That's going to bounce off the green monster out there. Coming around from second and scoring will be K-Line, and it's tied at 3. Stadium groans. So now tied at 3 on a double by Colavito. And here comes Cash. Probably the last batter from Monbouquette. There's only 1 out here, and Cash is 1 for 3. Red Sox, we're going to try to go ahead and see if we can get him. Tied at 3 now. Colavito on at second. Strat, 17, no play. Monbouquette will pitch to Cash. Monbouquette, 6-2, strikeout 10. No, that's high. Cash, 1-2, ground ball, second base. Schilling's got it, throws to first, 2 outs. Colavito goes to third. So ground out to second. And the next batter is McCullough. McCullough is 2 for 3, 2 singles and a sacrifice fly. Monbouquette is now tired, but they're going to let him pitch to McCullough since McCullough does not hit righties as well. Monbouquette is tired. They're going to let him pitch, though, with a runner on third. He is due to bat first in the bottom of the 7th, so this will be his last inning. Monbouquette sets up, and oh, boo yourself. Here comes the pit. Here comes the strategy roll first. Nothing on a 17. Monbouquette with the pitch. 6-3 against the lefty. Walk. The 19 is high. McCullough, 4-4. It's a fly ball to center field. And Geiger will get to that with no trouble. And that'll retire the side. 1 run on 2 hits and a stolen base for the Cats. And we are tied at 3. We are also at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. And since we're at Fenway Park, Sweet Caroline. Although in 1961, I don't think that song was out yet by Neil Diamond. I'll be right back. I don't think Neil Diamond was even singing that yet. Don't forget, we got 10-minute ticker coming up after tonight's game. Our next matchup will be September 10th, and we got a good game at Milwaukee County Stadium. It will be the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Milwaukee Braves. Tom Sturdivant will go for the Pirates, and the great Warren Spahn will pitch for the Braves. It's a big game in the National League. Pittsburgh, of course, is 4.5 back of the Giants. The Braves are a game and a half ahead of the Reds for 4th place, trying to steal a playoff spot from the Reds. And remember, the Reds won the National League in 61, so this game is huge. Pittsburgh and the Braves from County Stadium. That is tomorrow night on Inside Pitch. Bottom of the 7th inning. And let's see, the Tigers are going to go to the bullpen. That will be it for them. And let's see who they're going to bring on. 7th inning, they are going to go with... They are going to go with... I usually like to I just don't think I would bring him out yet. Coming on to pitch for the Tigers is going to be Ron Klein. 8 wins, 9 losses, save, a 4.13 ERA. Klein was with the Los Angeles Angels most of the season. He wound up on the Tigers late in the year, so he finished with the Tigers. Klein mostly a starter and reliever, so he will pitch for the Tigers in the bottom of the 7th. The pitcher does bat 3rd, and so Klein is looking to go 1 inning here. We will see a pinch hitter for Bill Monbouquette. He did a pretty good job against a heck of a lineup that the Tigers have. And we will go ahead and we will bring on a pinch hitter as Oviox joins us here at Fenway Park. And I think he just gave me 500 subs. Thank you very much, my good. How do I pronounce that? Is it Oviox or Oviox? You might want to tell me how that's pronounced so I don't butcher it. We'll see a pinch hitter for the Red Sox. And coming on to pinch hit is going to be Vic Wertz. 260 average, 11 homers, 61 RBIs. Wertz will go ahead and pinch hit against Klein here to start the bottom. Oviox. Okay. Oviox. Thank you, my good man, and welcome to Fenway Park. Klein will go ahead and pitch to Wertz here. Bottom of 7, tied at 3. Klein, 6-5, hit by pitch, 7, no. Wertz will go ahead and swing. 5-5, and against the righty, he smacks a double to left field. Wertz goes ahead and gets a split chance, and against the right-handed pitcher, Wertz will wind up on second with a leadoff double. And now the batter is Schilling. Schilling is 0 for 2. Is it possible to get a perfect game? Yes, it is possible. I have not had one yet. I did have a no-hitter and payoff pitch, but not an inside pitch. Although I had a number of one-hitters. Schilling is up. He's 0 for 2. Infield will stay back. Go ahead run at second base. Klein will go ahead and make the pitch. Strategy roll first. Nothing on the 18. Actually, no. That's a bunt chance. Runner at second base. You know what? I'll let Schilling swing. If Wertz was on first, I would probably bunt him over. Klein will go ahead and make the pitch. Klein, 2-3. That's a blank. Schilling, 5-1. Base hit center field for Schilling. That's a single. Will it score Wertz? Wertz, a base running rating of 2. Single to center, +2. A 1-4. Wertz will score, and he does. Wertz comes around and scores. Schilling, a base running rating of 3. Does he take second on the throw? Yes, he does. He goes to second. 4-3, Bo Sox. Stadium cheers. Yay! Schilling comes through turns that into a double. And that scores Wertz, and it's now 4-3 Red Sox. And now the batter is Geiger, and Geiger is 0 for 3. Still nobody out in the bottom of the 7th. And we'll roll a strat. And that is a 5. Nothing happening. Schilling will stay put. Klein will go ahead and make the pitch. Klein, 3-1. That's a blank. He's not tired. Geiger, 3-6. And that's a single past first. That's a base hit. Schilling, a base running rating of 3. He will not score. He holds a third. Geiger gets a hit. And now runners at the corners and nobody out. So now a 4-3 Red Sox lead. Runners at the corners, and here comes Yaz. Yastrzemski is 0 for 3, a first rookie year. And Klein, 3 straight base hits to start the inning. And I got no choice. I got to take him out. He is ineffective. Tigers will go to the bullpen again. And let's see here. Left, right. And they're going to go with... I really don't know if I want to bring him in right now, but they will. Coming on to pitch for the Tigers is going to be Howie Koplitz. 2 wins, no losses, no saves. A 2.25 ERA. Koplitz, a late season call-up. Not bad, actually. Howie Koplitz. That's a great baseball name. So Koplitz is going to come out there to see if he can stop the bleeding here. 4-3, still nobody out. Infield is going to come in. The Tigers do not want any more runs to score. Runners at first and third. Strategy rolls 9, no play. Koplitz will make the pitch. Koplitz, 1-6, strikeout 4, got him. That's a big K by Koplitz. He had 9 of them in 61, and that is the first out. Remember, this is September, so you see a lot of players that you didn't get to see most of the season for call-ups. Here's Malzone. Malzone is 0 for 3, but reached on an error and scored. Infield is going to stay in. They're going to go to double play depth now because Koplitz is a +2 here. So they're going to play for double play. Yes, I use the original lineup, but I do not. But the pitchers is my choice. As well as batters, but I try to go by most at bats and most innings pitched or most relief appearances. Koplitz, strategy roll, nothing on. That's a 1. Schilling stays where he is, but Geiger, he gets the steal sign. 16-0, and Rourke a -1, a 1-15. He would get. You know what? You're the Red Sox. You got to win the game. Geiger's going to try to steal second. A 1-15, he gets there. He does. Geiger steals second base. Schilling stayed at third. And that takes the double play away, and now 2 runners in scoring position. And now Koplitz will re-roll the strat again. Nothing happening this time. Koplitz will make the pitch. Koplitz, 5-3, home run result against the righty. Malzone needs a 10. That's a 9. That's in the short porch. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is in deep to right field. It's going to go in the short porch. It's gone. Home run, Frank Malzone. Koplitz pitched Malzone a meatball. He put the tomato sauce, the ricotta cheese, and the crushed red pepper on it. Turned it into lasagna. It's 7-3 Red Sox. Stadium cheers. Yay! A straight home run result. And Malzone needed a 10, and that was a 9. And he blasts that one. And the Red Sox now make it a 7-3 lead. So the Tiger bullpen completely blows it. Although it's sad because Frank Lary was pitching a great game until he had to grab his shoulder and leave with an injury. Next batter is Jensen, and Jensen is 1 for 3. Now a 7-3 lead for the Bo Sox. Chuck Rawlings is not happy. Still 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. Koplitz with the pitch. 4-1. Base hit right back through the box. Jensen goes ahead and hits that right past Coplitz. It's a single past the pitcher. And now the Red Sox are beginning to turn it on. And I don't know if I want to take any more pitchers out of the bullpen for the Tigers here. But Coplitz, he can't do anything, although he did get the out. But here comes Runnels. I think I'll let him pitch to another batter. Runnels is 0 for 2 with a walk. So Jensen on it first. Coplitz will pitch to Runnels here. Infield a double play depth. Yes, it is close to the historical score. Coplitz with the pitch. Strategy rolls are off. 5-6. Error on a throw. Runnels 1-5. And that is going to be a base hit to left field. That's a single. It's a single to left. So now we got to see, and we're going to keep the 3 here. So it's a single to left field. Jensen, a base running rating of 3. Single to left. -4 is -1. So Jensen cannot try to go to third, which means there's not going to be a throw. So no throwing error, but it's a one base, but it is a single. So Colavito grabs it. Jensen cannot go to third base as Colavito has that -2 arm and prevents Jensen from trying to go to third, and he will hold it second, and there is no throw. And now the batter is Green, and that's it for Coplitz. So the Tiger bullpen not getting it done. Still 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. And the Tigers right now, we're going to bring out just some mop-up pitchers for a while. Here comes Bob Bruce. 1 win, 2 losses, no saves. A 4.44 ERA. Bruce will be the sixth pitcher used by the Tigers. So runners at first and second, still 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. Boston's not done yet. Bruce will now pitch to Green. Bruce, 6-4, hit by pitch. The 18 is high. Green, 5-2. It's a ground ball to second base. Let's see if they get out of it. 2, 4, 5. Shortstop, pivot, McCullough -1. 1-4, double play. And they can't get it. Jensen goes to third. Runnels thrown out at second. Green makes it to first. 2 outs now. Still can't get out of the inning. Unbelievable right now. So runners so that becomes a fielder's choice. And now the batter is Pags. Pagliarone is the 9th batter for the Red Sox in this inning, and he is 0 for 1 with 2 walks. So now 2 outs, runners at the corners. Strategy rolls, I said, are off. Bruce will make the pitch. Bruce, 6-4, hit by pitch, 6. This one he hits. Ouch. Pags is a 7 plus 8 is a 15, and he hits Pagliarone, and the bases are loaded. And that is the first hit batter of the game. And that allows Vic Wertz, the Red Sox have batted around, so that allows Vic Wertz to come on and pinch hit for the 2nd time in the inning, and he got a double his first time up. So Vic Wertz gets the pinch hit again with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. Bruce will pitch to Wertz. Fans here at Fenway loving it. Here comes the pitch. Bruce, 1-4, against the lefty, super walk, and that'll bring in a run. He walks Wertz. Jensen comes in to score. It's now 8-3 Red Sox, and Detroit not doing it tonight. Stadium cheers. Yay! Another run for Boston. That's their 5th. Bases still loaded for Schilling. It looks like no matter what pitcher I bring in, it doesn't go good for Detroit. As their bullpen really, I'll tell you the truth, the Detroit bullpen was average. A couple of really good pitchers, but nothing really to write home about. Schilling is 1 for 3 with a double his last time up. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Now an 8-3 Red Sox lead. The historical score was 8-4. Strategy rolls are off. Bruce will pitch to Schilling. Bruce, 5-6. That's a blank. Schilling, 4-3. And he grounds it right back to Bruce. He'll take care of it. And he will throw to first and finally end the inning. 5 runs on 6 hits, a hit batter, a walk, and a big-time 3-run bomb by Frank Malzone. And after 7, the Red Sox have completely turned this game around. It is now 8-3. We go to the top of the 8th inning. Red Sox do have an 8-3 lead. And let's see. Red Sox do need a pitcher with a 5-run lead that can be a little bit interesting here. And they are going to go with, coming on to pitch for the Red Sox is going to be Dave Hillman. 3 wins, 2 losses, no saves, a 2.77 ERA. Dave Hillman will be the second Boston pitcher. Leading off for the Tigers will be Steve Burrows. Burrows is 0 for 3. What a great inning for Boston, now 8-3. Now we'll see if they can hold it. Remember, no lead is safe on inside pitch. Hillman with the pitch. 3-6, strikeout 3, and he got him. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 down. 1 man down. And now the batter is Rourke, and he will bat. Hillman will go ahead and make the pitch. Hillman, 3-3 against the righty. That is a blank. Rourke, 6-1. It's a fly to left. Yaz will get to this with no trouble, and that's the second out. Pinch hitter coming in for Bob Bruce, as the Tigers will go to the bench, and they're going to bring out Chico Fernandez, 248 average, 3 homers, 40 RBIs. Fernandez will bat against Hillman here. Top of the 8th inning, 8-3 Red Sox. Hillman with the pitch. Hillman, 5-4, strikeout 18, that is high. Fernandez, 6-5, it's a base hit. That's hit past third, and the Tigers keep the inning alive. A single for the pitcher spot. The pitcher spot is now 2 for 4. And the next batter is Bertoia. And question is, let's see. And I'm going to let him bat. Bertoia will go ahead and bat. Fernandez on it first. 2 men down. Strategy rolls are off. Hillman, 6-1. Range play. Bertoia, 6-5. It's a ground ball to short. The ball is hit to Green. Green's range is a 2. That's a 1. Nice play by Green. He's got it. Throws to second to get Fernandez to end the inning. What a play by Pumpsy Green. And he gets it. No runs and a hit. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Leading off for the Red Sox will be Gary Geiger. Detroit will go to the bullpen. And they're going to bring out Hank Aguirre. 4 wins, 4 losses, 8 saves. A 3.27 ERA. Aguirre will pitch against Geiger here and try to hold the 8-3 lead by the Bo Sox. Aguirre will set up and pitch. Geary, 5-6. And that's a pitcher result. The 18 is high. Geiger, 6-4. It's a base hit to right field. That is a single. Geiger gets his second hit of the game, and he is now 2 for 3. Here comes Yaz. Yaz is 0 for 4, looking for his first hit. Infield is at double play depth. Aguirre, he'll make the pitch. 6-4, walk, 8. And, yep, that's ball 4. Yaz will walk, and he'll reach base for the first time in the ball game. As Aguirre does give up the base on balls, and the Red Sox looking for some more runs. Here's Malzone. Malzone is 1 for 4, but a 3-run bomb his last time also reached on an error. Oh, you said Pumpsy. My bad. Yeah, Pumpkin. Yeah. I knew that was coming sooner or later. So runners at first and second. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 8th. Aguirre will make the pitch. 4-4. Hit by pitch. 20. No. Malzone will go ahead and swing. 3-4. It's a single to right field, and that's going to be a base hit. Geiger, a base running rating of 4. Single to right, -1, a 1-3. He will score, and he does. Geiger comes in to score. Yaz with a base running rating of 4 with a 1, and he will go ahead. He will go ahead and take third. And Malzone, a base running rating of 3. Does he take second on the throw? He does not. He holds it second. It's 9-3, BOS Sox. Stadium cheers. Yay! So Chuck Rawlings decides to tries to put a pumpkin pun in the chat, and the Red Sox make him pay for it with an RBI single on that. And so runners at the corners here, 9-3 now, as Boston just looking to put more hurt on the Tigers. Of course, the happy team in the land right now is the Yankees, as the Yankees are trying to catch them. Here's Jensen. Jensen is a 2 for 4 tonight. Still nobody out in the bottom of the 8th inning. And they're going to stay in double play depth as the Tigers are seeing the writing on the wall here. Aguirre with the pitch. 6-1. That's at the park. Fenway Park. 2-6. And it continues on. That's going to be a double to right field. Yaz will come in to score. Malzone, a base running rating of 3, double to right, -3 is a 0, so he will hold at third. Holds at second. It's now 10-3. Red Sox, they get the field goal. Stadium cheers. Yay! Toilet paper Tiger fans throw this on the field. So runners at second and third, still in the bottom of the 8th inning. And right now, Boston just putting on a clinic at the plate. Here's Reynolds. And let's see. He gets the third. That is a double. Reynolds is 1 for 3. Runners at second and third. Aguirre, this will probably be his last batter, no matter who the Tigers put on the mound. It doesn't matter here. Right now, it's all Boston. Runners at second and third. Aguirre with the pitch. Aguirre, 1-2. Against the lefty. Strikeout. 16 is high. Reynolds, 2-2. It's a line drive to second base. That's out number 1. And a 3 or a 4. Jensen is out. He's not. He gets back to second. 1 out. Jensen gets back on the line drive. Nice play by Jensen. It's a line out to second. They do not get the double play. Here's Green. Green is 1 for 4. He has a double in the game. Infield is now back. Well, actually, infield is back. 10-3 right now. Tigers is looking to get this game over. Aguirre will go ahead and make. I actually know Aguirre. He is tired. That's going to be it for him. He's done. Aguirre coming out of the game. Tigers will go to the bullpen. And they're going to bring out a fringe player here. Might as well. Coming on to pitch for the Tigers is going to be Ron Nischwitz. No wins, a loss, a 5.73 ERA. Ron Nischwitz is going to pitch for the Tigers. He only pitched 11 innings in 61, but he's going to get the call here in this blowout. Runners at second and third, 1 out. Nischwitz will make the pitch. 6-3. And that, of course, is a base hit right past the pitcher. And Boston is just doing the Tigers in. That's a single one. Malzone will score. Jensen, a base running rating of 3. He will come in to score. It's 12-3 Boston. Stadium cheers. Yay! And right now, the Red Sox fans are just enjoying a beatdown here at Fenway Park. Now 12-3. And that's a base hit for Green. Of course, he's at first. And I'll tell you, when the dice want to be relentless, there's just no stopping them. Next batter is Pagliarone. And he is 0 for 1, walked twice, and got hit by a pitch. Nishwitz will go ahead and pitch here, continue to pitch. This ball game, but then again, no lead is safe on inside pitch. And it doesn't matter right now. Green on it first. Nishwitz will go ahead and make the pitch. 4-6, walk, 12. Yep, that's ball 4. And no matter who I put on the mound, it just isn't working. So that is a walk for Pagliarone. We'll see a pinch hitter for Hillman. Although, why would you need to? But they will. They'll go with another pitcher here. So the Red Sox will pinch hit, and it will be Don Booten. He'll come on to pinch hit. 263 average, 6 homers, 42 RBIs. And Nishwitz will go ahead and pitch to Booten here. Still 1 out. Bottom of the 8th inning, 12-3 Red Sox. Nishwitz with the pitch. 1-3, walk. Yep, that's ball 4. And it, like I said, it doesn't matter. And Booten's going to go back base. And that's going to be it for Nishwitz. As I'm trying here, but it's just not working. And that's a base on balls. Schilling is the next batter. The Tigers really didn't want to use him, but they're going to go with him anyway. And here comes Jerry Staley. He's really their main closer. Jerry Staley, 2 wins, 5 losses, 4 saves, a 3.97 ERA. Staley started the year with the Kansas City Athletics. He is on the Tigers now. Staley's going to try to go ahead and just try to get a couple of outs. So bases loaded with 1 out, bottom of the 8th inning. Hal Kaline warming up, might as well. Bases loaded, Staley will go ahead and make the pitch. Staley, 5-6, that's a blank, he's not tired. Schilling, 2-1, pop out to third. And that's going to be caught by Boros, that's out number 2. They finally get the second out. Now the batter is Geiger. Geiger 2 for 5. Bases still loaded here. Fenway Park. The fans here at the park here just enjoying the beatdown. Staley will make the pitch to Geiger. Staley, 1-1. That's a blank. Geiger, 6-6. And that's a single. It's a base hit to center field. Green will come in to score. Pagliarone becomes a 3 with 2 outs. Single to center, +2, a 1-5. He will score, and he comes in to score. Booten, a base running rating of 3. That was a 2, and Booten will take third, and Geiger holds at first. It is now 14-3. The Red Sox now have 2 touchdowns and a couple of extra points. Stadium cheers. Yay! 14-3 Boston. And bases runners at the corners here. So 2 more runs come in. And that was a single by Geiger. And now the batter is Yastrzemski. And Yaz is 0 for 4 with a walk. Still 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. Boston just having a deuce of a time here. Booten on at third, Geiger on at first, Staley just trying to end the inning. Staley with the pitch. 1-4 against the lefty. He'll get the out. And that's going to be a ground ball to second base. Bertoia will take it, throw to first, and this inning comes to an end. 6 runs on 5 hits and 3 walks. It just couldn't really get much worse for the Tigers. They trail 14-3 after 8. Will we see some ninth inning magic? Will we see some ninth inning magic? We go to the top of the ninth. Red Sox, a 14-3 lead, and they, of course, are going to the bullpen. And let's see, left, right. Coming on to pitch for the Red Sox is going to be Billy Muffett, sat on a tuffet. 3 wins, 11 losses, 2 saves, a 5.65 ERA. He's going to be there as a mop-up. And we'll see if Billy Muffett can go ahead and try to end this game, as the as the Red Sox do not want to go to their closer. So Billy Muffett will try to end the game. Here is Bruton. No, this is not the biggest blowout ever. It is not the biggest blowout ever. I had a game that was like 17-2. Oh no, 22-3. I think I had a game that was 22-3. That was the biggest blowout ever. So here's Bill Bruton. He'll lead off for the Cats. He is 2 for 4. And Billy Muffett is going to pitch to Bruton here to start the top of the ninth. Muffett will go ahead and make the pitch. Muffett, 1-2, range play. Bruton, 6-6, ground ball to first. The ball is hit to Runnels. Runnels' range is a 3. He can't get it, and that's going to be a single for Bruton. So here comes the rally. What, did you expect a 1-2-3 closing inning at RJL Network? I think not. So Bruton gets the leadoff hit for the Tigers as they try to get 11 runs here in the top of the ninth. Mr. Tiger is up next. That's K-Line. He's 3 for 4, 3 singles and a stolen base. Infield, a double play depth. Strategy rolls, of course, are off. Muffett will make the pitch. Muffett, 6-6, walk, 9, and that is ball 4. That is ball 4. Now runners at first and second already. And now the batter is Colavito. They're going to go talk to Muffett on the mound real quick, saying, can you at least get me an out here, or you ain't going to be out here long. Colavito is 1 for 2, a double and reached on an error. Bases, runners at first and second. Top of the ninth inning, 14-3 Red Sox. Muffett with the pitch. 1-6, strikeout, 18 no. Colavito, 3-6, and he popped it up to third. That's going to be Malzone to make the play. 1 out. And he does get that first out. 1 out, and here comes Norm Cash Me Outside. He is 1 for 4. Muffett will stay out there. He'll pitch to Cash. Runners at first and second, now 1 out. Muffett will set up, and he will pitch. 1-3, that's at the park. Fenway Park, 4-1, and it's a ground ball to first. Let's see if they turn it. 2-2-2. Cash a lefty, so the shortstop is pivot, and that is green. It's a 0. A 1 or a 2. This ball game is over. No, it's a 4. Bruton will get to third. K-Line is thrown out at second. Cash makes it to first, 2 outs. On the fielder's choice. So they do get the fielder's choice. They get an out. Couldn't end it. And now the batter is McCullough. And McCullough is 2 for 4 with 2 singles. But now 2 outs. And Muffet just trying to end the game for the Bo Sox. Runners at the corners, 2 away. McCullough at the plate. Fans at Fenway know these games are important. Muffet will set up and make the pitch. 2-2. Strikeout 12. No. McCullough will swing. 4-4, and it's a fly ball to center field. Geiger will come in a little bit. Takes 2 steps forward. Puts out his glove. Block. And the ball falls into it. That's your game. Red Sox destroy the Tigers tonight, 14-3. Stadium cheers. Yay! No runs, 1 hit for the Cats as the Red Sox just destroy Detroit tonight. What a win for Boston. They beat the Tigers 14-3. Now we have to see what the 10-minute ticker will say. What a win there for the Red Sox. Final line score coming up. For the Red Sox, 14 runs on 13 hits and 1 error. For the Tigers, 3 runs on 12 hits and 1 error. The funny thing is, there were 12 runs historically in the game. We had 17. There were 23 hits historically in the game. We had 25. There were 2 errors, both made by the Tigers. The Tigers made 1 in this game, and the Red Sox made 1 in this game. The winning pitcher is Bill Monbouquette. He gets the win. Paul Foytak actually takes the loss, and there is no save. A big victory for the Red Sox as they'll take that 14-3 win and see what they can build on as we move forward into the rest of the pennant race. 10-minute ticker coming up. Do not go away. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball of Replay Sports. Check it out if you want your own copy of it. So the Red Sox do beat the Tigers here 14-3. And now we'll see what happens here as we continue now with September 7th. Washington at Baltimore. Washington -136, and that's 2. Orioles 23-65, that's 12. Baltimore will gain a game on the Tigers. Cleveland and the Yankees. Cleveland 4-62, and that is 6. Yankees 13-31, and that is 4. The Yankees cannot gain a game on the Tigers. Pittsburgh and the Cubs. Pittsburgh 20-65, that's 11. Cubs 7-52, and that's 5. That'll be a win for the Pirates. On to September 8th. Washington at Baltimore doubleheader. Senators, game 1. Senators 163, and that is 6. Orioles 13-46, and that is also 6. They will tie. Washington rolls a 5, -1 is 4. Baltimore rolls a 5, that'll be good enough. The Orioles will win the first game. Game number 2. Senators -132, and that's 2. Orioles 11-51, and that's 6. The Orioles will win both games against the Senators. Detroit at Boston. Tigers 15-66, that's 12. Tigers are going to get some payback. Boston 5-33, and that is 3. So the Tigers beat the Red Sox the same way the Red Sox won tonight. Minnesota, Kansas City. Minnesota 10-33, that is 4. Athletics 11-63, that is 8. The A's will win that one. White Sox and the Angels. White Sox 10-26, that is 3. Angels 10-23, and that is also 3. They will tie. White Sox, both teams roll a 1. White Sox 1 + 0, and Angels 1 - 2. That's going to be a win for the White Sox, as the Angels will be a -1. Cleveland and the Yankees. Cleveland 263, and that is 6. Yankees 14-42, and that is 5. The Indians are keeping the Yankees from gaining any ground, and the Yankees lose another game to the Cats. Philadelphia and the Cubs. Philadelphia 7-31, that's 3. Cubs 10-26, and that's also 3. They tie. Cubs roll a 6, -1 is 5. Philadelphia rolls a 3, -3 is 0. Actually, the Phillies roll a 6, and they're going to win that game. Sorry, Philadelphia was the visiting team. So Philadelphia will beat the Cubs. Cardinals and the Reds. Reds got to win some games here. Cardinals 655, and that is 6. Reds 12-61, and that is 7. The Reds will get a win. Pittsburgh and the Braves. Pittsburgh 9-13, and that is 1. Braves 10-35, and that is 4. And the Braves win another game. Dodgers and the Giants. Those top 2 teams in the National League. Dodgers 653, and that is 5. Giants 11-66, that's 11, and the Giants will beat the Dodgers. On to September 9th, Washington at Baltimore. Senators 6-21, and that is 2. Orioles 5-36, that's 3. Orioles will win. Baltimore on a winning streak. They didn't lose. I don't think they lost the game. I don't think Baltimore lost any games here. No, they did not tonight. Detroit at Boston. Tigers 20-33, and that is 5. Red Sox 661, that's 6. The Red Sox will beat the Tigers. Minnesota, Kansas City. Twins 14-22, that's 3. Athletics 19-45, and that's 7. A win for the A's. White Sox and the Angels. White Sox 13-61, and that's 8. Angels 18-63, and that's 9. The Angels will beat the White Sox. Boston gains a game on the White Sox. Cleveland and the Yankees. The Indians have a pitcher on the mound named Monbouquette. Cleveland 6-43, and that is 4. Yankees 12-61, that's 7. Yankees do get a win. Philadelphia and the Cubs. Philadelphia 13-56, that is 7. Cubs 13-31, and that's 4. A win for the Fightin' Phils. Cardinals and the Reds. Cardinals 6-21, and that is 2. Reds 9-56, and that is 6. And the Reds will win that game. Pittsburgh and Milwaukee. The Reds need to see the Braves lose some games here. Pittsburgh 8-32, and that is 3. Braves 13-11, that's 0, and they will gain a game on the Braves. Dodgers and the Giants. Dodgers 9-42, and that is 4. Giants 11-22, and that is 3, and the Dodgers will win that game. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow will be September 10th. We will be at County Stadium in Milwaukee as the Pittsburgh Pirates will take on the Milwaukee Braves. Tom Sturdivant goes for the Pirates, and the great Warren Spahn goes for the Braves. A big game between the Bucks and the Braves. Don't miss it tomorrow night. Sturdivant, Spahn, Braves, and Bucks. Be there or be square. Doug Hunt, Chuck Rawlings, JAA, Woodman 564, Brian B, Oviox, and let's see, make sure Philip Reynolds. Baseball with the Demos, Midlife Crisis, and of course, Steeler Fan. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out to the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so, and make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong, and we'll see you guys tomorrow night. The Boston Red Sox take the Cats and put them outside. They beat them 14-3 tonight. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.